Welcome back to the Aspen Shed for another fun and frolic filled unboxing, although I've taken it out of the bag. Anyway, what is it, you might ask? And fortunately, because I bought it, I know, but it's genuine Chinese. Right, well, what it is because I'm a complete nut about building anything and all sorts. The thing I built a few weeks ago, which I didn't do an unboxing of, or didn't do any videos about, was this, which is a clock and other things. Isn't that pretty? I haven't programmed it to do anything else with any English things, but it shows the time on the side, and I can't find the controller just at this second, but it's got a little infrared controller. You can change all the things it's doing. I'm looking very hard for the controller at the minute, and I can't see it. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. I don't know where it is. If I find it, I'll put it on again. But that's what it is. Very clever the way they work. This one has suddenly developed a shimmy. I'm not going to try and lift it up because you usually get clacked by it, but everything's got a bit of a wobble on it at the minute. I think it's just how close the receiver and transmitter are apart in there, so I'll correct that and I'll put it on again. But that's what we're building. Aren't you happy? Look at that. Whee! And we've got loads of LEDs and surface mount resistors and surface mount everything to put on it. Now I'll show you the way I do it, and it seems to be quite successful. When it was first built, we didn't even have one LED out. I think there's one out by here now, but I haven't taken it any further to have a look. So I'll put that away, and hopefully we will have the reappearance of the controller. Right, now this one is a different kettle of fish. Well, no, it's the same type of design, but there's more of it. So, genuine elastic bands. That is obviously the base plate. It's a piece of perspex with some holes drilled in it, and you can peel this protective sheet off. I imagine these have been laser cut or water jet cut, one of the two. Water jet maybe. Very good, look at that, even the hole dropped out. That precise. So I'll just pull this one cover off, and we can see it is, as they say, just across the water from me. it's black, lad. It's black. So there we have. We have a black base plate. Come on, last little bit. There we are. Black. Right, we'll put that on one side. Now we open the bag of bits, and what a bag of bits it is. The first bag we pull out is full of surface mount somethings. Can't quite see. I can see some capacitors there. I'll just get me light. Alright, we've got an EEPROM, a battery holder, we've got a infrared receiver, we've got surface mount resistors. There's a lot of stuff in there. And on the top here there's some multi-leg processors of some description. That's that one. This one has come from AliExpress, I think, but you get the same thing on Banggood. Right. We've got the motherboards, or some of the motherboards, the spinny things, and it's got two curved spinny things and a motherboard. Oh, and on the motherboard it is already like the other one actually, but there's more of it. It's got a few components already on. It's got an EEPROM and it's got a processor. This is something similar to what they fit to an Arduino. It's a programmable chip. There's a diode. That looks like a cap. Another diode. And that's it. That's all that's on it so far. So we've got to populate that. We've got to populate that with millions and millions of LEDs and resistors and caps and electrolytic capacitors and all sorts anyway. It's got on there 5 volts RX, TX and ground. That's for when you want to program that chip, but there's no holes by it, but the holes are by there, and so there's the positive. So it's positive RX, TX and ground. We've spotted that already. Right, that's that one. These look like they hold loads of LEDs. I don't know if they're both sides or what, but eventually they fit in there like that. Again, with this, there doesn't appear to be any destructions whatsoever, but I expect you can download something off the internet, so we'll have to go and have a look. And that one will fit in there comme ça when we get that far, if we get that far. I thought there was going to be more LEDs than what there is. Boo-hoo. I thought we were going to have millions because there was a lot on the other one. I thought this one was going to be more of it. Anyway, those are the two motherboards. No problem with them. More into the bag we go. We've got electrolytics, we've got sockets, power socket, shout when I'm not in shot, LED sender and receiver, I think they are, I'm not sure. That's that one. Some spacers. Oh, another controller. So it does the same as the other one. You can select what light show it's doing. And we've got an electric motor. And we've got, I think this is the same as what's on the other one. This is what powers the spinny thing, or where the spinny thing gets its power from. It is different to the one, so we'll have to work that out. So we've got two coils of wire. Bet you didn't recognise them, did you? See how quick I am. No flies on me. Two coils of wire, and they seem to be pre-formed into those loops. I don't know how they go together yet. I haven't. I know as much as you. Right, there we go. That seems to be about it for the unboxing. So what I shall do now is go on the internet and see if I can get some pictures or some destructions or whatever. Oh, I can see a crystal in that one. So it obviously does some timekeeping. Those are all the LEDs, surface mount. So I'll get the instructions. It's pretty self-explanatory though, a lot of it, because all the values are printed on the various boards. But you do like an overall picture before you start, don't you? And there's another board I suppose to mount the motor on. Brum brum brum. Right, I'll come back in a minute for part 2, where we will start to solder bits onto other bits. Thanks for watching. I'll be back in a minute.